I walked away from Monday Night Football even more unsure of the Patriots quarterback situation than I was going into the game. Or maybe that's not true. Maybe I felt more solidified and then more confused about what the Patriots are actually doing at quarterback, because both of the Patriots quarterbacks played in this game. Mac Jones started for the Patriots. It's just a roller coaster of emotions, this football game, if you're a Patriots fan or tracking this quarterback situation. Mac Jones started. He got 3 drives. The first 2 were 3 and outs, so 2 punts. And then on the third drive, Mac Jones threw a really bad interception where he forced the throw into coverage. There's like some minor debate on Reddit here and there, like, did the ball hit the ESPN Skycam wire? Even if it did, like, let's say it did hit the Skycam wire, it was a bad decision. It wasn't open. It was a terrible throw. It shouldn't have been made. He should have thrown the ball out of bounds, obviously, and, it lived to see another down. So Skycam or not, it shouldn't have been thrown. Like, that's a bad decision. And Mac Jones has made a lot of bad decisions this year, and that's supposed to be. Mac Jones can't run around like Justin Fields. He's not big. He's not physically gifted, really. He doesn't have a huge arm. Like, Mac Jones has to make good decisions in order to justify him being on the field, and he hasn't this year, which is a really, really big problem. So then, when the Patriots are down 10-0, they put Bailey Zappi into the game. 3 drives in, let's put in Bailey Zappi, see what happens. And the crowd is chanting, and it's fun, and it's Zappi hour. And immediately, Bailey Zappi led 2 touchdown drives and gave the Patriots a 14-10 lead. And the stadium was rocking, man. Like, the best moment was he had a sweet pass down the left sideline to Devontae Parker for a big completion. And highlight of the game, if you're a Patriots fan, like, the stadium had, I can't imagine how it felt to be there for people, because it was crazy. And here is why I am confused walking away from this game. I thought Bailey Zappi looked like a better quarterback than Mac Jones, and I felt that way pretty much every time I've watched them play this year. Still, for some reason, Mac Jones is going to start against the Jets this coming weekend. I actually think the Jets should be the favorite in this game, which is going to be kind of fun and exciting. This week in practice, Mac Jones took 90% of the first team reps. At least that was on Wednesday. And, the kind of talk with the Patriots, they're blaming Mac coming out of the game on his injury, not on the situation down 10-0, not on 2 3 and outs and a bad interception. And I just, if Mac Jones was too injured to play, he shouldn't have played in this game. I don't know what, you had Bailey Zappi, who was 2-0. Why did you start Mac Jones at all? It made no sense to me why Mac Jones played in this game, to be totally honest, if he's not healthy. And then if he's bad, can we own that he got benched? But now he's back? So, like, what's happening? I don't understand. And yes, you can argue Bailey Zappi finished the game with 2 interceptions. But the first one got tipped at the line of scrimmage. That was not his fault. And interception number 2 came on 4th down when they were losing 33-14 with 3 minutes left in the game. And yeah, he forced the throw into coverage with pressure in his face, but, like, it's 4th down. You can't take a sack on 4th down at the end of the game like that. You got to throw the ball downfield. It got picked off. It's unfortunate. But, like, again, you can't take a sack on 4th and 2 with 3 minutes left when you're down 33-10. You got to try to make a play downfield somehow. So, like, I just don't know that you can blame the interception and say, Bailey Zappi's terrible because he had 2 picks. Like, I look at Mac Jones. I still think Bailey Zappi might be better than Mac Jones. And I want to repeat this. The strength of Mac Jones, the reason why the Patriots drafted him, the reason why, there's supposed to be potential with him as a quarterback is because of decision-making. He's not big and fast or has a huge arm. He's supposed to be good at decision-making. And so far this year, he's got 2 touchdown passes and 6 interceptions. And 5 of those picks have been really bad decisions. One of them is a questionable one. Bailey Zappi has 3 interceptions this year. 2 of them were tipped, and the third one was on a 4th down at the end of a blowout trying to make a play. Like, it's very interesting to me because Bailey Zappi appears to be a better quarterback, and yet what I would call, like, kind of a genius football mind, Bill Belichick, I have to defer to him. Like, he's won way more Super Bowls than I have, so, like, you got to assume he knows what he's doing, but does he? Like, what's happening here? It's very, very confusing, and I have appreciated the Boston media market has been very, like, tough on Bill Belichick and asked hard questions, like, what are you guys doing? And there hasn't been any good answers because Bill never answers anything. But I appreciate the media in New England. They're some of the best reporters when it comes to asking questions. Not always, like Belichick kind of clowns on them, but they've been like aggressively asking tough questions. Them and Colts media as well has been asking Frank Reich some tough questions, and I like that. Bailey Zappi is really accurate. He's a good decision maker. He's very decisive. He gets the ball out of his hands quickly. I think he understands what the offensive coordinator, Matt Patricia, is doing. And Bailey Zappi appears to understand why each play call is being made. He seems to think like a coach, where him and Matt Patricia are on the same page. And he's like, we're calling this play to attack this part of the defense. And he executes. And it's worked pretty well. And it surprises me that Bailey Zappi has looked better, and yet the Patriots are going to stick with Mac Jones. I realize he's a first-round pick, but I just don't know why Mac Jones played. You could have justified him sitting on the bench saying like he's recovering, he's not healthy yet. Instead, you got this weird middling thing. I think you should have started Bailey Zappi in this game, and if he played bad, you bench him, and you can move on to Mac Jones and sleep at night. Instead, they created a controversy because they started Mac Jones unnecessarily, and he played bad, and then they took him out. Like, that's like an unforced error that I don't understand, and Belichick can do whatever he wants. He doesn't have to answer to the fan base, let's be clear. But it's just bizarre and very weird, and I don't really understand it. And they're going to stick with Mac Jones, but I just think there's less clarity in this debate than before. Actually, no, I would say that I think Bailey Zappi is definitively better right now, and I just don't understand why they're playing Mac Jones. I'm like, oh, okay. What happens if Mac Jones plays bad against the Jets and they lose? Like, what's your plan, dude? It seems really bad and really confusing. And I get it. Like, Mac Jones is a first-round pick. You're more invested in him. But it's a mess right now in New England. And you got one quarterback who's played well. He didn't finish. Like, I can't imagine what would have happened if Bailey Zappi had won that game against Chicago. And would he be starting? I don't even know. Would Bailey Zappi be starting if he came back and beat the Bears? I don't know. He got them the lead. The defense couldn't stop Justin Fields. Dude, I have so many questions. I have very little answers. We're not going to get them for a long time in New England because they don't say anything. But I don't have any clarity, and I have nothing but confusion, actually, when it comes to the Patriots quarterback situation. I'll say this one more time. Here's like the headline. I'm confused about the Patriots quarterback situation, and I just don't really understand what's going on and why.